Your email list is your business's number one asset. But if you aren't regularly weeding out inactive subscribers, it is going to tank your ability to send emails directly into the inboxes of your other email subscribers who really actually want to hear from you. So I'm going to show you how to weed those people out and also improve your overall sender reputation. And I'm going to show you how to do it in Kajabi. Let's get started. So this might look a little bit different if you're using a CRM other than Kajabi, but here is it in Kajabi. You go to People, All People, and there's a section called Inactive. And in Inactive, they've pre-made this filtered list of people who are subscribed but are not members, meaning they haven't purchased any of your courses. So don't worry, you're not going to kick out any of your current paid members. They've been added before the last 30 days, but they've been delivered an email in the last 90 days, but they haven't opened any of them. And so I've got 156 people in here. This is going to hurt. This is a lot of people that I've worked really hard to get into my list, but they're dragging down my email list. When I send out emails and fewer people are opening them, it tells email clients like Google and Yahoo that, hey, this guy isn't sending relevant emails. They must be promotional or just not interesting. And so I want our users to keep coming back and using their inbox and not get bombarded by sales emails. I'm going to put them in promotions tab or something like that. So to avoid that, you got to clean your list to improve your sender score. So before I get rid of all these people, I am going to give them one last attempt to stay in the game. I'll show you how that works. First, I've written a simple re-engagement email. I notice you haven't opened an email from me in over 90 days. I don't mean to creep you out. Kajabi simply auto-creates a segment called Inactive that you're part of. It tells me one of the following. You're no longer interested in my emails are in your promotions tab, or you used a bogus email address, or one you never check. Because of this, I'm going to delete you from my email list, unless you want to stay on, in which case, simply reply stay. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I wrote this blog post about email list health and why you need to occasionally Marie Kondo your subscriber list if you want to improve your sender reputation and ultimately your sales. So what I'm going to do is, of course, if I get a reply, they're going to stay on. But also, if they click this link, I'm going to set this link to an automation to tag them so I know not to unsubscribe them. And I'm going to basically wait 2 days and see if anybody clicks. And anybody who doesn't click, they're getting the axe. To do that, you simply go to Marketing, and then from there, click on Automations, and we're going to create a simple click automation. So we say New Automation. When a link is clicked, and then you choose the email that you're referring to, and I'll just choose anyone, for instance, and then say then add a tag and then create a tag. And so you type in something that's useful like re-engaged and then create re-engaged and then simply hit save. The next thing you'll do is you'll go to people again and you'll go to filters. You're going to select the filter. We're going to create a filter that says has been sent an email, actually an email broadcast, which was my email, to get people to re-engage. So send email broadcast, and then I'm going to choose that email broadcast, apply, and then we're going to choose does not have that tag. Oh, there it is. Does not have tag. Choose the re-engage tag, and then apply it. And then you should get a list of people. Now, this is all fake. I didn't actually do this, so I'm not going to see any results, but you'll see a list of people. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to save that segment, and then you're going to go back to people, filter them, bring up that segment, and straight up delete them. Now, I know that's really painful to lose subscribers that you may have paid for with ads or you worked really hard to gain, but you need to do it if there are people that are weighing down your list. It's going to affect the deliverability of emails to people who want to read your emails. Now, there's a few more things you can do to raise your sender score. Number one, make your emails more engaging so more people will want to read them by, number one, writing better, more enticing, or curiosity-inducing, or clearer email subject lines. It doesn't even matter how good your email is, how excellent the content is. If the subject line doesn't get them to actually click on it, nobody will ever find out about it. And then my final tip for you is to get people to reply off of your very first email of your welcome sequence. So this tip came to me from some good friends of mine at Magic. It's an agency that does email marketing segmentation and all kinds of wizardry like that. But they basically said if you can get people to email you off the very first email of an automated nurture sequence or welcome sequence, that first email is the most important in getting and signifying to email clients that this is valuable content. And so what I like to do is pose a question or ask for a certain reply. In fact, one of my lead magnets, the golden lead magnet, allows people to binge the whole content rather than having it dripped out over several days if they simply reply to the very first email with the phrase, I'm golden. Then what I'll do is basically unlock the full unlocked course so they can binge it all at once. If you don't have a lead magnet to grow your email list, that is the first step. And I have a mini course that I was just talking about that's going to help you do just that by picking a topic that is aligned perfectly with your course or your coaching services or whatever you want to sell. It closes the loop on a small problem that opens up a bigger loop for your client, ideal customer, etc., that they're going to need to buy your services or paid offer to close. And so you can get that in the description below.